Peace upon you. In the previous video, we got to know famous personalities such as Thomas Edison and other personalities, and in this video we will get to know the scientist Nikola Tesla. But before we start, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel until all new arrives. 1. Profile of Nikola Tesla. Scientist and inventor Nikola Tesla was born in July 1856 in what is now Croatia. He came to the United States in 1884 and worked briefly with Thomas Edison before they parted. He sold many of his patents, including those for the alternating current mechanism. In 1891 he invented a Tesla coil which is still used in radio technology today. Tesla died in New York City on January 7, 1943. 2. The beginnings of Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, as one of 5 children. Tesla's mother stimulated his interest in the field of electrical invention, as she worked on small household appliances in her spare time, and Tesla's father was a Serbian Orthodox priest and writer, who tried to push his son to join the group of priests. But Nikola's interest was directly in science. After his studies at School, Karlstadt and the Polytechnic Institute in Graz, Austria, and the University of Prague during the 1870s, Tesla moved to Budapest, where he worked for a long time in the Central Lighting Office, and it was there that the idea of an induction motor came to him. After several years of trying to gain interest in his inventions, at the age of 28, Tesla decided to leave Europe for America. 3. The achievements of Nikola Tesla. Tesla arrived in the United States in 1884 with nothing more than a bag of clothes and an introductory letter that he wrote to the famous inventor and entrepreneur Thomas Edison, whose DC electrical works had become commonplace in the country. Edison hired Tesla, and the two men worked tirelessly with each other, which led to improvements in Edison's inventions. However, after several months the two separated due to the conflicting scientific-commercial relationship, which historians attributed to the vast difference in their personalities. While Edison is an authoritarian figure who focused on marketing and success financial, Tesla was out of the commercial race and interested in the purely scientific side. Parting their way, Tesla received funding in 1885 to start the Tesla Electric Company, and was commissioned by his investors to develop an improvement in arc lighting. After successfully completing this, Tesla was forced out of the project, so he had to do manual labor in order to earn a living. Tesla's fortune changed in 1887, when he gained interest in his alternating current system and received funding for his new electric company, Tesla. By the end of the year, introduced Tesla received numerous patents for successful AC-based inventions. Tesla's rotating system eventually caught the interest of the American engineer and businessman George Westinghouse, who was seeking to find a solution to provide the country with long-range energy. He was convinced that Tesla's inventions would help him achieve this, so in 1888 he bought his patents for $60,000 and shares at Westinghouse Corporation. As interest in the AC system increased, Tesla placed Westinghouse in direct competition with Thomas Edison, who was intending to sell his system to the state, and Edison quickly launched a press campaign to vilify his rival in an attempt to undermine interest in AC power, and Tesla continued his work during this period and accomplished many inventions, including the Tesla coil, which laid the foundation for the continuous wireless technologies used in radio technology today. Unfortunately for Thomas Edison, the Westinghouse Company was chosen to illuminate the world's Columbian Exposition in Chicago in 1893, and Tesla performed demonstrations and explanations of his system there. 2 years later, in 1895, Tesla designed what was among the first hydroelectric power plants in the United States at Niagara Falls, which was used to power the city of Buffalo, New York the following year, a feat that became widespread around the world, and due to its frequent successes and proliferation. Disaster, the alternating current system will become the predominant power system in the 20th century until now. In addition to the alternating current system and the Tesla coil, throughout his career Tesla discovered, designed and developed ideas for many other important inventions, most of which were granted official patents but by other inventors, including dynamo and induction motor, and he was also a pioneer in the discovery of radar technology, X-ray technology, remote control and detect the rotating magnetic field. After becoming obsessed with wireless power transmission, in 1900 Nikola began work on his most daring project yet, building a global wireless communication system that travels through large electric towers to exchange information and provide electricity free of charge around the world, with funding from a group of investors, including Rich J.B. Morgan. In 1901 Tesla began working on the project in earnest and design, building a laboratory with a generating station and a huge conveyor tower at a site on Long Island, New York, what became known as Wardenclyffe. However, when doubts began among his investors about the reasonableness of the Tesla system and his rival, Guglielmo Marconi, with financial support from Andrew Carnegie and Thomas Edison, he continued to make great progress in his radio technology, but Tesla had no choice but to abandon the project. Wardenclyffe in 1906 and by 1915, the site had invested in something else. 2 years later, Tesla declared bankruptcy, dismantled the tower and sold it for scrap to pay off debts. He was the first to think of the information revolution, that is, to provide information to each user separately. Bernard Carlson. 4. The most famous sayings of Nikola Tesla. Today's scholars think deeply instead of thinking clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be totally crazy. Our virtues and failures are inseparable, like matter and power. When separated we cease to exist. The feeling is growing every day that I am the first to hear a greeting from another planet. 5. The personal life of Nikola Tesla. Tesla never married and had no children. As for Nikola Tesla's religion, beliefs, and native caste, he was born into a Roman Orthodox Christian family. 6. The death of Nikola Tesla. After suffering a nervous breakdown, Tesla eventually returned to work as a counselor in the beginning, and with the passage of time, his ideas became more strange and not gradually practical, as he tended to be eccentric and devoted much of his time to tending wild pigeons in New York City parks. Even he caught the attention of the FBI with its talk of building a powerful death ray, which received some attention from the Soviet Union during World War II. Nikola Tesla was poor and lonely when he died of coronary artery blockage on January 7, 1943 in New York City, at the age of 86, where he lived for nearly 60 years, but his legacy lives on to this day. 7. Fast facts about Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla developed the idea of smartphone technology in 1901. He greatly hated pearls. Tesla had a graphic memory, and he was afraid of germs. 8. You will find the latest news about Nikola Tesla, videos and documentaries about Nikola Tesla in the description. And before the end I want to thank all those who have contributed to supporting my channel. I want to thank everyone who subscribed to the channel and activated the bell. I want to thank everyone who has liked the videos and motivated me in the comments to continue, and thank you all for watching for my videos. In the end, we hope that you liked the video. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel until everything new arrives, and bye bye.